Hey, what is up guys, it is Phantom here and welcome back to a brand new video everyone. I know it's been a long time since I've posted one of these types of videos and I'm sorry about that, as I know that for a lot of you these were some of your guys' favorites. Well, it's safe to say I found the motivation to post another one, as today I'm bringing you guys the complete story of Marleybone. Just a little warning, Marleybone's story is a lot shorter than Wizard City's and Croc's, and I didn't actually realize how short it was till I was actually researching it. Anyways, kick back, relax, and get ready to immerse yourself in the story of Marleybone. So the world starts off with our wizard visiting Marleybone as we're still trying to intercept the Croconomicon from Malistair's devilish hands. We know that the Croconomicon was sealed in the Sarcophagus of Souls, which had been shipped to the Royal Museum, so that was our main motivation for coming to the world. Upon using the spiral door, we are greeted by Private Kinchley, who eventually leads us to the Royal Museum. At the museum, we come to meet Clancy Pembroke. Clancy tells us that no one is allowed to see the Sarcophagus of Souls, as it is still being processed and it is very fragile. After we interrogate him further, he asks us to go see the mayor, as he is the real one in charge, and only he can grant us access to the sarcophagus. After speaking to him, we now have the knowledge that the mayor would be more comfortable letting us see the sarcophagus if the streets of Marleybone were safe. So that's exactly what we set out to do. We consult with Sherlock Bones, the detective, and he tells us that he believes the O'Leary gang is the cause for most of the crime-related problems that Marleybone faces. He states that he has an ally named Miss Conrail, who is located in Hyde Park, and as you can imagine, that is where our wizard travels to next. Once our wizard makes it to Hyde Park, we of course greet Miss Conrail, and she informs us that she has set up a meeting with an O'Leary named Baxter, who is actually secretly on our side. Unfortunately, on the way to speak to Baxter, we are ambushed by the O'Leary gang and miss the chance to speak with him. Eventually, after fighting lots of O'Leary members, we learn that Baxter is now being held at the Hyde Fraternity House. But once we arrive, Clockworks actually take Baxter away, and our wizard yet again misses a chance to get some inside info from Baxter. After this, we return to Sherlock Bones and tell him everything that has taken place. After that, we move on to Chelsea Court, since there have been rumors circling around that there have been clockworks near Chelsea Clock Tower. Of course, we try to get into the tower at first, but there is a password that is required for entry, and after roughing up some more thugs though, we are able to get our hands on that sweet password. Of course, you can imagine we enter the tower once again and are able to rescue our dear friend Baxter. Upon rescuing him, he tells us that Pops O'Leary, leader of the O'Leary gang, has nefarious plans for Marleybone, and that if we want to stop him, we'll have to go to the Ironworks. Once we do manage to make it to the Ironworks, we uncover blueprints that show the entire layout of the entire Newgate prison. We show these to Sherlock Bones and he sends us to Watson at Scotland Yard. Watson puts two and two together and realizes that the O'Leary gang is actually planning to free Meowiarty from Newgate prison. After hearing this, we quickly rush to the prison in an attempt to stop the prison break, but we're too late. It turns out Malistair has been aiding Meowiarty this whole time and helped him escape the prison. Fighting against Malistair's undead minions as well as the O'Leary gang, we fail to stop the breakout. After this fiasco, Watson sends us to Knight's Court to hopefully aid in the Jacques the Scratcher problem. Jacques has been scratching the maidens of Marleybone to no end, and it's up to us to find him. Lady Milltop leads us to a tower where we actually find the Scratcher himself almost immediately. We defeat him, however, he escapes our grasp. Once we find a couple clues in the case, however, like a glove with the initials XX, and also the fact that the victims saw their perpetrator with a black bag, we can conclude that Jacques is disguised as a doctor, and with that information, we can finally discover his true identity and location, which leads to us defeating him and solving the case for good. Now that Jacques is out of their hair, the officers of Marleybone are finally able to figure out who is behind the making of the clockworks. His name is Dr. von Kattenstein. We journey to his lab, and after a swift battle, his assistant Grunk says he'll help us if we spare him. So he helps us build a clockwork, who tells us that the other clockworks have gone to Big Ben to protect Meowiarty. After this, we race back to the museum, but the Croconomicon is gone, and Meowiarty has already locked himself inside the clock tower. To get inside, we ended up having to reset both counterweights by defeating the clockworks that were pushing him down. And after that, we enter the clock tower and battle hordes of minions to get to the top. Once we reach the top, Malistaire states that now that he has the Croconomicon, he can finish his plans of resurrecting his wife. And then he orders Meowiarty to finish this off. However, we do end up defeating him, but it does no good, as Malistaire has already escaped to Dragonspire. And that is pretty much the complete story of Marleybone. So that's going to be it for this video, everybody. I really hope you guys did enjoy. I know it's been a while since last time I posted another one of these story vids, but I'm glad I got to do another one. So I hope you guys did enjoy that one. Sorry it was a bit short, but that's going to be all for me. Everyone, make sure to leave a like on the video if you did enjoy, or subscribe if you're looking forward to future content on this channel. So that's going to be all for me, everyone. I'll see you guys in the next video or stream, whenever that may be. So take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and peace out.